Welcome to ChildrenWriteTheFuture.com. Okay, today's first mini lesson is about making lists. Now, I know that your mom and dad, maybe your babysitter or grandma, grandpa, somebody in your family, I'm sure you've seen them making a list. Maybe it's a shopping list of groceries they're going to buy. Maybe mom's trying out a new recipe and she's writing down the list of ingredients she needs. Or I know maybe around the holidays, you might be making some lists of things you'd like to do over the winter holidays, or a list of things you might want Santa to bring to you. So, we all make lists. So today for writers, we're going to make a list, and I would like for you to put this at the back of your writer's notebooks, and that's where our mini lessons go. So I'm going to flip over to the back of my writer's notebook, and you can see I've kind of scribbled down my list here. So everything I asked you to do this summer on Children Write the Future, I'm going to do also, and Haley's going to do it, and Ethan's going to do it, and we're all going to share our ideas either through email. You can share your ideas with me, your thoughts. You can make comments on Children Write the Future. You can send me a video. I want to hear what you are thinking and doing, so please feel free to share your ideas with us so that we can help you be the best writer possible. So our list today is going to be the best list and the worst list. So by best and worst, I mean the best life events you can think of right now. What are your best life events? Okay, good job.
Okay, can I say them?
No, not yet. We'll share in a second. So your best life events and your worst life events. All right. So that's your task, is to make a list. And I made my list like this. It's what I call a T-chart. And I have best list, worst list, and I guess maybe we should call it best. I'll put in parentheses life events, because that's what we're really focusing on today. Are your best life events and your worst life events. So let me give you an example of what I put on my list. And I'm an adult now, so I've had a lot of things happen in my life. But on my best list, I have meeting Sean. And Sean is Haley and Ethan's father. He's my best friend in the whole world, and I love him more than life, I feel. He's just an amazing person. Oh, I love you too, and I love Haley, because without Sean, I wouldn't have Haley's daddy. Yes, so I love my children's father with all my heart, and he is absolutely one of the best things that happened in my life. Some other things on my best list is my old home. My old home is in Long Beach, California, and anyone who's been a part of our family knows that we moved in August from Long Beach, California to Cincinnati, Ohio. And so California is a really great place. Southern California is awesome, and I lived there for 15 years, which is the longest I've ever lived anywhere. Which goes to my next best thing on my list, is traveling around the world. Anyone who knows me knows that I love to travel. I have taught all across the nation, from Houston, Texas, to New Orleans, Louisiana, to Taipei, Taiwan, in a Chinese kindergarten, to Australia, and back to California. I have traveled across the world and taught many, many children, and gotten to see a lot of great culture and experience great food, and I have all those experiences in my head. It's really absolutely one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Another best thing on my list is Haley being born, Ethan being born. Living in Cincinnati has totally changed my life. I love Cincinnati. Go Reds. And I also love...
Go Reds! Go Reds!
Okay, thank you, Ethan. I also love living in California, and we are actually going to spend some time in California with Children Write the Future, so we'll be able to send you messages from the beach retreat. And those are the best things that have happened to me as far as my life events, and that's what I put on my list. On my worst life events, I put my mom dying, which people who know me know that was pretty tragic. I was 3 years old, and it was something that was very sad, but also something that helped me be a very strong person. But wasn't exactly my favorite time in life. Breaking my arm was one of the worst things that happened to me, because I I was a music major when I started going to college, and I played the clarinet, and I was on a scholarship for my performance abilities, and I broke my hand riding a skateboard and was in cast for 6 months. Not 6 weeks, not 6 days, 6 months. So as a consequence, I couldn't play my clarinet, and I lost my scholarship, and I had to make other decisions, which is why I became an elementary school teacher, and here I am today, teaching you from my studio here. So breaking my arm was one of the worst events, but it actually turned into one of the best events because I became a teacher. And then another, well, I guess sad event, leaving my friends and family in California when I moved to Cincinnati was sad. I was very excited to move to Cincinnati because we had a great new school, Love You Summit, and we have a beautiful space to live in. Love you, Lori Taylor. And we have a new life, and we've started a new career path, and so it's been very exciting and one of the best events in my life, but at the same time, it was also sad because I had to say goodbye to my friends and family. But I will be saying hello to them soon, and so that'll be another best event. So anyway, that's my best life events list and worst life events list. Your list may look different. Maybe getting stitches, breaking an arm, losing a pet, maybe one of your relatives passed away. Maybe that would be something on your worst events. As far as your best events, maybe winning a trophy in soccer.
Oh, I did.
You did. Getting a ribbon for your artwork.
Yeah, I did. Me
yes,
too.
There you go.